Hey guys, we finally arrived in Indonesia. So after a lot of hassle, after several flights, spending time in airports, sleeping in airports, we are finally here. And now we are in Yogyakarta, which is our first city here in Indonesia. We just arrived and the airport here is really beautiful. I will show you a little bit. And this time we chose not to go to Bali. We are going to stay here on the island of Java for these 3 weeks.
That's it, follow us because there will be a lot of adventure. There are volcanoes, there are waterfalls, so it will be very interesting.
And leaving here from Yogyakarta Airport, we walk for about 2 or 3 minutes and we arrive at the train station. The airport we arrived at is the International Airport here. It is about an hour from the city, so it is a bit farther away. And the best way for us to get out of here and go to the city center is by train. So we paid 20,000 rupiah for each ticket, and the train leaves from here at the station approximately every hour. And this is our first day exploring Yogyakarta. We decided to visit a temple. We just came to Prambanan. It is a bit further from the city. It took about 20 to 30 minutes to get here. We came by public transportation, so we took bus to Plaza Terminal. And from Plaza Terminal, we have to change buses. We took another one here to Prambanan. Prambanan Temple is one of the most famous temples here in Yogyakarta. It is a bit further from the city. It took us about 30 minutes to get here, but it is definitely worth it. It is one of the most beautiful temples we have ever seen here. And this temple was built in the 9th century and is considered the largest Hindu temple here in Asia.
We just arrived here at the Blue Lagoon. It is a bit further away from the city. It is near Mount Merapi, here further north of Yogyakarta, and the place is very beautiful. There are some really nice natural pools here, and we are paying 15,000 rupiah for the ticket to enter. To get here, we took 2 buses, public transportation from here, and then took a maxi, which is the Uber here, and it was very cheap, so it's worth coming here. We pay 15,000 rupiah for the ticket, and we get this little tea here and some snacks, which is like a fried cake, all included in the ticket price.
Now we have arrived here at the Plaosan temple, which is very close to the Prambanan temple, about a 10-minute drive. It is, unfortunately, a very little known temple, but it has a very interesting story behind its construction. And here the city of Jakarta is very famous for the 2 main temples, which are the Borobudur temple, the largest Buddhist temple in the world, and the Prambanan temple, which we visited earlier, one of the largest Hindu temples.
And the story of this temple here is quite interesting. It is known as the Twins Temple because we have 2 structures that are exactly the same, and both represent the union of the 2 families, Hindu and Buddhist. And the story goes that the daughter of the Buddhist king married the son of the Hindu king. So, as a way to demonstrate this relationship and respect between the 2 cultures, they built this structure.
and we just arrived at this very famous street here in Yogyakarta called Malioboro. It is a street that has many shops, a lot of food, and many people walking here in the late afternoon. And we continue to try things. We got a typical tea from here. Bruno got an orange juice, and we paid 5,000 rupiah. And so far, from what we've been seeing, things here are a bit cheaper than in other countries we've visited here in Asia. And there is a lot of good food here too. We are really enjoying it. And we just arrived here at Mount Merapi, which erupted yesterday. We came here closer to try to see it a little bit.
And we are now at a viewpoint. It is not very famous. Unfortunately, we couldn't find much information about what to do in the city. Luckily, we were looking at the map and found this place. It is a bit remote. It is located high up on the mountain, but the view from here is very beautiful. Unfortunately, today it is a bit cloudy. And because the volcano erupted, we can't see well.
And now we have arrived here in Tamansari, which was the residence of the royal family, a building intended for the kings and queens here in Indonesia, and it's a really cool place.